Hello, YouTubers. My fourth channel called Roblox Creator. Check out the link in the description. And please be sure to like and subscribe as always. This will cover all my let me show you. This will repurpose all my clips into shorts and videos, which I only do live streams and shorts here. So, in case if I need to watch something, I can always look it up. I can't really subscribe to my own channel technically. Yeah. I'm just gonna watch a 13-minute video.
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44.
Nina just built an app.
So we can all build apps now?
It's Thursday, May 28th, 2026. It's the 148th day of the year, and the planes are quietly loading up one of the most dangerous setups of the week. Saturday is when things are going to get plumb wild across western Nebraska and South Dakota with supercells, hail, and a tornado threat. Plus, a nighttime damaging wind cluster is also on the table while the East Coast deals with heavy rain and storms. So let's jump right into it. If you live anywhere in western Nebraska or South Dakota, your Saturday is probably going to get a little complicated, and I need you to hear me out on this one because 2 days ago I did say that you were pretty close to that beautiful and perfect weather zone, but the weather heard my forecast and it's deciding that it's wanting to do the complete opposite here. I'm a lot more worried about Saturday today than I was 24 hours ago, and that's typical for late May, early June. We often get these ever-changing forecasts. It gets really hard to predict this mesoscale stuff as we get deeper into the hot months. But overnight, my confidence really jumped because the high-res models are showing stronger wind shear and way more storm fuel than what we were looking at earlier. So because of that trend, the Storm Prediction Center actually already has a slight risk drawn over western Nebraska and South Dakota. We're talking about Rapid City, Sturgis, Rapid Valley, North Platte, basically anywhere west of Highway 83 and north of I-80. Y'all are sitting right smack dab in the bullseye. Now, if you're east of there in Omaha or Sioux Falls, you're probably going to dodge the worst of it on Saturday, but the western Dakotas and the western side of Nebraska needs to be on alert. I think we're going to have a pretty significant storm system over here. I'm still trying to figure out exactly where the nastiest cells are going to set up, but it's all coming together because a wave of energy is ejecting across the northern Rockies, and it's about to pull a massive amount of energy into the plains. And for those of you who are watching south of here and east of here, even over into the Mississippi Valley and stuff, don't tune out. This exact same system is eventually going to open back up and track your way, but enjoy the nice weather over there in the meantime, because this isn't your run-of-the-mill rainmaker. We're talking about large hail and damaging winds out of these storms over here in the plains. The worst of these storms are going to happen between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Saturday when the afternoon heating maxes out the instability. You got to get your cars in the garage or under a carport before dinner on Saturday, because golf ball size hail is definitely going to cause some damage out here in some of these towns. There is also a chance for a brief tornado early when the storms first go up, whenever they present as discrete supercells, but it's not my main concern right now. So if you happen to have anything outdoors planned on Saturday out here, especially if it's in the afternoon, I'd have a backup plan. I'd have a real way of getting warnings. This is the exact scenario that y'all call was built for. So when a warning fires for your spot, the phone's going to ring with my voice until you actually answer, even if you're out on a gravel road in the middle of nowhere. But why this specific corridor from Scottsbluff up through Rapid City? What's the reason that this spot is lighting up? Well, it comes down to a nasty collision of ingredients that are coming together way more aggressively than what we originally thought they would. As that upper level low swings across the northern Rockies, it's going to anchor a massive blocking pattern that is simultaneously forcing that stalled, soggy front across the southeast. You guys know what I'm talking about down there. We've had a bunch of rain. This is kind of the other side of the block. It's going to be dragging cold air aloft over the plains, and when you drop that cold air on top top of a very hot afternoon at the surface, you get extreme instability, and the atmosphere is absolutely primed to detonate over here. I think we're going to see some explosive storms, probably some beautiful looking supercells, and at the same time, dew points are going to be surging to the low 60s in western South Dakota, and that moisture is gasoline, especially this far north with as much cold air aloft as we're going to have. We can definitely start seeing storms explode around 4 or 5 p.m., and they could be dangerous, okay? The storms are just going to keep sucking up that warm, juicy air, and they're just going to keep going and going and going. And I think that it's actually possible that we get an enhanced risk of severe weather maybe once we get to the day one outlook. Of course, it's going to stay a slight risk for now, but with all that inflow and all that instability, we're definitely going to have some very bad severe storms. So make sure you guys are prepared for that. Now, here's where Saturday gets really dangerous. It's not just that the storms fire, it's how they evolve once the sun.
Actually, this is take forever. I'm surprised. You know,